everyone. It's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I wanted to come in and give you a great, really informative reading here. We've got 13 decks, okay? 13 decks. And I used, oh gosh, obviously 13 decks gives you a lot of information, but I felt like things have been shifting. I really feel like things are shifting. And so I wanted to, do an in-depth look at what's shifting, what's going on, because I can feel the energy change. Before I get started, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. One, if you want to book a reading with me, please go to queenoflight1111.com. Once you purchase a reading, I will email you within 24 to 48 hours with the process, okay? So if you don't hear from me within 24 to 48 hours, then send me an email, but that's very unlikely to happen unless something goes wrong with technology, because I typically am really good about it. So I want to make sure that you guys know if you book a reading, I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. So if you want to book, go to queenoflight1111.com. Also, my tarot classes that I'm going to have for 4 weeks in March. It starts this Sunday, March 3rd, I believe. All the details are listed on my website. So if you want to be a part of the second wave of classes, please go ahead and purchase your seat. I'm going to take it offline on Friday night or Saturday morning, and then I will not have any more seats available for purchase, because I'm going to close the class registration. So if you want to join me for a 4-week class to learn how to read tarot, please go ahead and purchase that before Saturday morning. Okay, let's just say Saturday. So before Saturday morning, because the first class is on Sunday. And then also Laura and I are going to kick off our California tour next month. So if you're wanting to meet us and discuss, your journey, we're going to be talking about the masculine and the feminine's journey, the journey to union energies. It's going to be a great time. You'll have an opportunity to interact with us on an intimate level. And we're going to be in the San Francisco Bay Area. We're going to be in San Diego and Los Angeles. So all the details are on my website there as well, queenoflight1111.com. Before I get to my reading, I just want to, again, this channel has grown so much. I have almost 10,000 subscribers now on YouTube, and I'm just so grateful that in 6.5, 7 months that I've gotten such a great welcome from all of you. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, because 98% of you guys are just amazing, so supportive. It's just been wonderful to work with all of you. But unfortunately, I have to say this again, these are general readings, and these are readings that either will resonate with you or they do not. And understand also, please, for those of you who are new subscribers, welcome and thank you. But please know that I channel one collective. And I have been channeling the same collective since I started my channel on July 1st of 2018. So when I started this collective, when I started my YouTube channel, I've been channeling one collective. And in that collective, you will see all of the trials and tribulations and the false starts into union that have occurred within this collective couple. You'll see that we've had third parties and karmics as part of this. You'll see that now we've evolved. This masculine is a king, but actually now in magician's energy. And so before I started this video today, I was really excited, and I'm still excited to share this with you. But I got this comment from, I don't know, maybe a new viewer who is trying to say something is off about the connection. And you know what? If something's off, this isn't your reading, okay? Then just unsubscribe. I don't do this for subscribes or likes. I do this on my free time to help the collective, to help educate the collective that is resonating with this about what is going on. There's a lot of people that can't afford readings today. So this is my gift to those people. So when I get low vibe people coming in and telling me something's off with my reading, I would just prefer you not watch. Okay, I don't do this for everybody. I do this for the people that need the light. I do this for people that can't afford to have a personal reading with me. So what I do is I'm offering this as a free reading on my own time, okay? And I love to do that, and it makes my heart warm to do that. But when I get these haters that want to come in, hey, you don't have to watch, right? You don't have to watch. Unsubscribe, please, right? I would rather have people here that are appreciative, grateful for the advice, for the education, than people that, you know, want to bring the light down or dim the light. And I'm just not about that. And again, I don't do this for likes or subscribes. I don't do it for the comments. I do this for people that need guidance. I do this for people that have been resonating with me from the beginning. And this is my appreciation and my love and my light towards those people. So for all of you out there that have been with me from the beginning, this is for all of you. For those who have just joined and who have found solace and help and have felt uplifted or illuminated because of this. This is for you. This is not for people that are not in the light. Okay, we all have light. We all have dark. I choose to operate in the light. I do. That's where I like to be. That's where I like to align myself. And that's the people that I want to attract to myself and to my channel, not people that want to nitpick or be negative. That is not a place. This is not your place. Go somewhere else. Go within yourself to find out why you have so much dissatisfaction and hate within you. Okay, do that, because this is not the place for it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for listening to that. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got 13 decks. Oh my God. It's a great reading. I will tell you again, this is really very much about a couple of things. One, this is the masculine having more illumination, more of a realization, because he's gone through more reflection. And this is the final shedding of the ego, final shedding of pride before we come into union. I have a lot of union energies here and a lot of movement forward. The masculine here today has represented himself as the King of Pentacles and the Magician, okay? He is the Magician and he is the King of Pentacles in this reading. What the feminine is going through at this time is a couple of things. One, she's the Queen of Pentacles in this reading, but she's also the Queen of Swords. And I feel like she's very much trying to ground herself for this connection because she knows that it's coming. She's also trying to stay very logical and rational. She doesn't want to be in the sky. She doesn't want to be daydreaming, but I think the energy is starting to feel really light, where she is feeling like, gosh, you know, I have a lot of hope in this connection right now. So I just feel like she's kind of in this, like, I'm trying to stay grounded in my connection and what I want, and but yet trying to stay really rational, but still wanting to kind of vibe high, okay? She's really trying to start to feel this lightness of the connection, and that's a lot because the masculine has been through a ton. I want to start with the Akashic Records about where we are in the connection today. So the Akashic Records, as you know, is a service that I offer on my website on queenoflight1111.com. This is about their soul contract. So this is an indication of where we are in the contract today. So I'm going to start with the Akashic Records. Bottom of the deck is the Willow. I'm not going to be able to reach forward and pick every card because I got way too many cards and I don't want to disrupt where things are. So I'm just going to tell you, and you can see it here at the top of the screen, that we're in the Willow's energy right now. The Willow is a very, very strong tree. It is rooted in its foundation, okay? And we got the Strength card here for the future. This is a strong connection, okay? And so in the bottom of the deck for the Akashic Records, the Willow really is about, it's a time of calm. It really is. So if you in this connection right now are feeling like in a place of peace, like this feminine does, she's feeling peaceful, she's feeling light, she's feeling like the connection is like loosening up for union. This is the energy because that is where we are in the contract today. It's saying here that it's a time of power, perfect for enforcing the foundation, okay, in this connection. So this time is ripe. This masculine has shed a lot, has transformed a lot. And so this the willow card as the bottom of the deck is, it's saying, you know, stand confidently in your truth, and all the actions that the masculine and the feminine have gone through is going to grow all things that are wonderful in life. And it's saying that know that you are powerful. So that is where they are. Their connection is strong, their connection is powerful, and there is a period of calm and peace in this connection as it is today. So where are they in their current contract? Seven of Roses, the journey. They're on this journey together. Four of Roses, the views of the ego. Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled. This is where they are in their journey. So they've left the safe haven, okay? I really feel like they've left the safe haven of this dock, and they've embarked upon the journey. This is very much like Eight of Cups. They're leaving things behind to come into union, to start this journey together. And what are they leaving behind? This pride, this ego, the things that were getting in the way. And then once they've embarked on this journey, they left the safety of their pride, they left their safety of their ego, they've left the safe haven. In fact, if you look this card up, it says that time to leave the safe haven. And how do we protect ourselves? Well, we get into ego, we get into pride, okay? And so that's how we protect ourselves. That is what we have left behind to embark on this journey. And that is what is going to ensure that all the wishes are fulfilled of this collective couple. So we've embarked, we have left the safety, the safe haven of this dock, and we've embarked in the journey. We've left behind this ego and this pride. And now we are on our way to this leg of the contract where wishes are fulfilled. And that is why we are feeling this calm, this peace in our connection. Okay. So the other thing I want to do now is, just because I want to start to get some of these cards off the table, is messages from spirit. I got this beautiful deck from Shirley. Shirley is her name, at Shirley Serenity. Okay. She gave me this deck and I love it. It is, look at how professional this is, this box, the way that it came, and it is really good quality stock. So it was very, very easy for me to shuffle this deck and get the messages out. So I will put the information in the description box if you want to purchase this Shirley Serenity Intuitive Counsel, and it's at shirleyserenity.com. It's a 40 card oracle deck for illumination and guidance on your life path. So this I used as messages from spirit as well as with my Lenormand. So let's go ahead and see. I asked for a specific message from the masculine, and I said, okay, you know, please tell me what's his message? What's his message? Service and play. So what I'm really getting from this is, because he's got the Nine of Swords energy, he's got the Five of Swords, he's got the Five of Pentacles, and he also has the Ten of Wands. He's in a little bit of a heavy energy around how he is going to come forward into union, okay? He's also had another Tower moment where he's, you know, knowing that he needs to take action. So I feel like the message from the universe, again, the bottom of the deck is kindness. So really the message for both of them is, or the underlying message is operating around kindness. Be kind to each other at this time, right? It's a period of calm, and I think it's because they've been kind to each other. And so this kindness is lending itself to this play. And so it will hopefully, the message for him is, you know, play, not play around, okay? Not Knight of Wands energy, but play. Like, be a little playful with your feminine. Be a little playful in your life. Don't be so heavy, okay? And I think about service, and I think service is definitely very much about the mission of this connection, which is about service to himself, service to his divine feminine, service to his community, and that helps him heal. That's going to help him heal. So it's about being playful, and it's about serving. It's about him now preparing himself for his connection and to execute his life purpose. Okay, so now what do we have for the feminine? Her one card that flew out, those two cards came out for him together, is transition. And so this is very much about she is in a period of transition, but what I'm really getting based on the cards that came out for her is that she is an intuitive. She's understanding, like she is awakened. She knows her masculine has gone through a transition. So she knows it. It's come up in her cards. And the divine is saying to her that they are in a period of transition. So she should continue to be kind. He will be kind. He will become more playful, and he will start to execute his life purpose in service. And so transition is the message to the feminine that Spirit is giving, is that they are both in a period of transition. This connection is in a period of transition. I feel like this looks a lot like my amethyst here. This relationship is healed. That's the other message I'm getting right now. Major healing has occurred in this connection, okay? And this is a good time. It's a peaceful time. So now I got cards from Spirit on for the collective couple. What's the message for them together? And interesting, again, masculine. The Spirit, the divine, is saying the masculine is going through this transition. The masculine has gone through some major revelations. And then we got reflection. And so the masculine has been reflective. Okay. And so I'm also getting, so not only is this a message for the couple together about their connection, that the masculine specifically has gone through something, but then reflection is they're both reflecting on the past. They're both reflecting on the past, things that they would want to do differently this time, things that happened in the past. This is very much a Six of Cups type of energy, and that is the bottom of her deck for her clarifiers. And then the last card is patience. It's time. Just be a little bit more patient. We've got a flower here. For me, spring is still timing. I really feel like in spring things will bloom. So that's why things are calm right now. Things are settling into the soil so that we can bloom. All right. So the masculine's gone through a transition. Message from Spirit to the collective couple. The masculine's gone through something. Both of them are reflecting, and they're being patient as this union continues to become nurtured and take root so that it can bloom in spring. Okay, so kindness was the bottom of the deck. So if you're in communication with your masculine, continue to be kind. Remember, all I say is always operate in love. Operate in love. Okay, so we're going to go into the second messages from Spirit through the Lenormand. So we have here at the bottom of the deck for the Lenormand is this mountain. This is about obstacles and challenges, okay? So they've been through their obstacles, right? They're now in a period of calm. They're in a period of peace. They're in a period of transition. So the first card out is this house. This is like very Four of Wands energy, which is in his overall energy today. Four of Wands. It's also in her heart space. They are thinking of union. Spirit is saying union is coming, because here we have the moon. This is the moon's energy. And in the Lenormand, the moon is really about, and the moon's come out in her space as well. So when the moon comes out, in this deck, it's a little different. It's about an emotion. It's about love. It's about romance. It's about intuition. It's about psychic abilities. This is very much about, when this card comes out, it's really about becoming more aware of what you want emotionally in your life, okay? This is very much about your emotions. This is about your feelings. And so when this comes up, this is very much about reflection and recognition and illumination. And so what he and she the masculine and the feminine are both aware of is that they want this stability. They're more in tune with their emotions, and that is what has been illuminated through the clouds now. And so now we have the compass, okay? Number 16 card. Now we have the compass, and what the compass is, or I'm sorry, it's not the compass, it's the stars. But what I was going to say, the same thing, right? Compass, it kind of guides your way. The stars were the compass to direction before compasses came out, right, in the world. And so this is very much like now they are being directed towards each other. This is about wishing upon a star. The star came out in his headspace. The star came out in her headspace. And so now it is in the message from Spirit that the stars are shining on this connection, that there is a new path, that there is hope, okay? That you can thank your lucky stars. And remember, we just had this card in the contract, right? Where we are in the contract, wishes fulfilled, wish upon a star. So this is very much aligned with those messages that it is, the wishes are going to be fulfilled, okay? So we both want this family, we both want this connection. We're emotionally aware through this moon's energy. That is the illumination. And now we're finding our way through wishes, okay? Then we have the fox and we have the bear. And so what I'm getting, the bear is all about strength. And remember, strength came up as the bottom of the deck for the future energies. And through this kind of energy, this foxy energy of being strategic, the things that have happened in this connection that maybe not were necessarily on the up and up, got us through these times, and this relationship is now stronger. So there's this desire for family connection, foundation. We are emotionally aware that that is what we want, and it came as a burst through the clouds. Do you see these three birds just flying through the clouds? Okay. It is like that is their illumination. And so now they're being guided towards having their wishes fulfilled. Okay. This is also about being strategic about how to move forward. But I really got this as a message of this is also like a cycle. Everything that we've been through in this fox's energy has made us stronger. Okay. Remember, bottom of the deck was this mountain card, and we have gotten through the mountain. We're going to succeed through those challenges. Okay. That's what we have. Now, before I get to the reading, I want to do the, Mermaid Deck. And so this Mermaid Deck, I asked, what is, when the masculine is daydreaming, when he's thinking, when he's looking at his feminine's pictures or their text messages or anything, just kind of reflecting, what is he feeling? That's what I wanted to know. First card out, yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. See, if you look in this card, he is very much in the space of like he's daydreaming, he's asleep, and she is there on top of him and he can't even see her. So he's like yearning. He's yearning in his sleep for her. He doesn't want the separation anymore. He wants rapid development. This is the Atlantis card. He really has, man. I know that I only started this channel 7 months ago, okay? In July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So yeah, 7 months ago. And he's evolved a lot in 7 months, okay? I know it feels like forever, but he has. He really has. He's come out from page energies and, other energies to now being a king and really a magician. And so what he wants is rapid development. He is rapidly developing for excellence and success. And it's through this yearning, through this desire of having his feminine back, that he is rapidly developing. His next card is Sanctuary. This is about personal space, respecting boundaries, privacy. And I feel like this is what happens when he's showering, when he's sleeping. He's thinking of her, and she is a sanctuary is what I'm getting. Okay. I feel like she feels like home. And the last card, Reflection. Remember, we got reflection in that Shirley Serenity deck. Reflection. Remember, I know you can't see it. It came out with the masculine card and with Patience. He is reflecting. He is reflecting on his feminine. He's reflecting on what it is that he wants, what happened before. And this card says, what you contemplate can actualize. This is like the magician's energy. And so he's got the magician card as his first card out for his headspace. He wants to manifest the end of the separation. He wants to be successful in coming back and excelling at this connection. You are his home, and he wants to manifest you. Do you see? She's looking, and the water comes up in the form of another face, and he's looking. They're looking at each other, and they want to manifest this, actualize what they are, manifest what they are thinking, manifest what they are contemplating. What you contemplate can actualize. Magician's energy, first card out for him. Okay. All right. That was all the messages that I got from Spirit and what he's thinking when he's daydreaming. The bottom of the deck for his thinking and daydreaming is time and tide. And so this is, again, really about, the tide comes in and it goes out. The tide comes in and it goes out. And this is about spells and rituals. And it's very much about, remember, we got patience, right? Patience. And we got transition. So things are transitioning, okay, through this cycle right now, time and tide. What I'm really getting from that is that the water is coming in peacefully. It's not crashing, okay? It's coming in peacefully. So you might have communication that comes in. It's peaceful, it's kind, and then it goes away. And then it comes back again, peaceful and kind of like this willow tree in the Akashic Records. It is bending with the wind. Things are calm. The divine is with you. And that's the star card that we got, which is where we are in our Akashic Records, is that wishes, it's time for wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so now let's get into the reading. All right, overall energy. So just in their environment today, what is happening, okay? So the whole center of the theme of this reading is around the overall energy. The theme of this is about the Wheel of Fortune. And we've been getting this a lot, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. It's about moving into a better cycle. It's about karmics flying off the wheel. There's no karmic. So people want to talk about, karmics or third parties. This is not it. And I know I've been getting questions if my masculine still has a karmic. Is this still my collective? I mean, I don't know that I can answer that question for you just right off the cuff. So I don't know unless I did a reading for you or if someone else does a reading for you. I don't know. But I'm telling you, in this collective, the karmics have flown off. Okay, so if their karmic hasn't flown off yet, I'm hoping that they fly off soon. But in this collective, in what's happening with this connection, there's no more karmic. There's no karmic. There's no third party. So in the overall energy is people are off. Nobody's even on the wheel. Like, they've fallen to the ground. And who's left is this feminine and masculine now celebrating, now coming together, because we have union energies here. So this is very much the bottom of the deck for what their overall energy is individually in their environment at this time. So now, where is the masculine in his overall energy? First card out for him, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, he's burdened. And I was like, well, what's this 10 of Wands about? And we got the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of, observing one's behavior, past behaviors. It's about sadness. It's about, what did I do? How did I act? And I'm sad. I'm really, really sad. So we got the 5 of Swords for him too, which is a card of defeat, but the Cups is a card of sadness. The 5 of Swords is in his headspace, but in his overall energy, he's just feeling really sad. He's very sad about, maybe the way that his life is going at this time, and it feels like a burden. The good news is it's the 10 of Wands. So the next card after this is the Ace of Wands, right? So we go into a new beginning. So he's ending cycles, and he's sad about the way things were or are in his life at this time. So his next card out is the 2 of Cups. He's thinking about union. 2 of Cups matches her 3D space. He's thinking about wanting to get back together, to share his cup with someone, okay? 4 of Wands, he wants marriage. He wants to commit. He's ready to commit. He's ready to commit. 4 of Wands comes out in her heart space, so it matches. So he's very much thinking about, I'm sad about the way things, what has happened in my life, how maybe I've conducted myself. I'm sad about where I am today with things. I want union, I want marriage, and I want to be successful. I just feel like he's thinking about his life in general, his career success, his relationship success, his partnerships in the past. And he's ready, but he's ready to move forward, but he's ready to move forward slowly. I don't care. Progress is progress, right? Knight of Pentacles, yes, it's a slow energy, but I just feel like it's Knight of Pentacles because he wants this next relationship that he's in with his feminine to stick. He doesn't want to rush in. He knows that when he rushes in, it doesn't work, so he wants to take it slow. So where is our feminine in her overall energy? Her first card, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles comes out in obviously her overall energy and in her clarifier. Okay, the King of Pentacles, her divine masculine match, comes out in the after tarot in his space and in the bottom of the deck for his clarifiers. So the clarifiers match King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. The overall energy with his after tarot matches King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So special message if you're both earth signs. So she's standing in her power. She's gotten grounded, okay? She's grounded. She's not flying up in the 5D anymore, but her vibe is high. So she is the Queen of Pentacles. That was her first card out, okay? So she's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's in the Seven of Pentacles energy as well, which is about, you know, I've planted all my seeds. I'm ready for spring, right? She's ready for the transition. Remember, her card from Spirit was about transition. She knows that things are changing. She knows that things are changing. She's planted enough seeds, and she's going to wait for them to bloom in the springtime. Do you see how they're looking at each other? Do you see how they're looking at each other? She is waiting for these seeds to bloom. She's looking at the Seven of Pentacles energy, and she knows that something beautiful is going to bloom in the springtime. I'm telling you, I feel spring really, really strongly. So she has planted her seeds. She's evaluated. She has value for her connection. And now she's just going to see what she is going to reap in the springtime. Five of Wands. There's a little bit of a conflict inside her right now, right? So we've got I clarified it. What is this Five of Wands about? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is very, very single energy, okay? Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It's like the divine feminine who has it all, who is confident and successful and, you know, single and fabulous. Okay, so I just kind of feel like, because the next card that follows the Five of Wands is the Queen of Swords, and I just kind of feel like she's in this, boy, we've been in separation for a minute, so am I ready to give this up? Is this the truth? Is this the truth? Has he really changed? The Queen of Swords, right? This is what Queen of Swords saying. Stay logical, stay wise, divine feminine, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is her alter ego. She shows up and she's like, make sure you're not flying high in the 5D, daydreaming about this masculine. I feel like this is her, this is the other person, the other queen sitting on her shoulder and saying, hey, look at the truth of the situation. He hasn't quite come forward with the offer yet. Are you ready to give up everything that you've grown into, everything that you have built as far as your confidence is concerned? And so she's kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of like between wanting to be with him and creating this family and this environment to, is this the truth? Am I daydreaming? So I just feel like she's going through a little bit of a balancing act right now about, should I stay in my independence or should I just stay in my logic? So there's a little bit of inner conflict happening, but the last card out is the Ace of Pentacles. And here's what I'm getting as I'm channeling this real time. Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. This is all about materializing something into the world, right? This is all about the contemplation, the magician's energy that you can manifest, right? That's what came out in the Mermaid card. So I really feel like, you know, she's grounded, she's planted her seeds, she's going to see what blooms in the spring. She's got a little conflict with her Queen of Swords alter ego about what it is that if she's seeing and intuitively feeling the same thing for this new beginning. I really feel like she sees this coming. She sees this Ace of Pentacles coming. She knows that this new beginning in the 3D is coming. And so that will be plus the 9 is that legacy that they will create together. So I hope that made sense. I just feel like her inner conflict is between the Queen of Pentacles energy and the Queen of Swords energy, both of which are her, which is like, stay logical, stay wise. Do you want to give this up? Like, you worked really hard to be this strong divine feminine. Do you really want to give that up? Is he really changing? Well, remember, the message from the universe was your masculine is in a period of transition. The message from the Akashic Records was, we are leaving this ego behind so our wishes can be fulfilled. And remember, the things that have happened in the past with this fox energy has made your connection stronger. So just to remind the feminines that are in this balancing act between the Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, is that, hey, your masculine has transitioned. He has reflected. He's starting to execute his life purpose. So be patient. I really feel like that's what's happening, guys. So now let's get into the actual head, heart, and 3D space for both the masculine and the feminine. So the bottom of the deck for the masculine is the 8 of Pentacles. That is a card of working hard. He has worked hard on himself. He has worked hard on his transition. I'm proud of him. He is the King of Pentacles and he is the Magician. His clarifier, he's the King of Pentacles as the bottom of the deck for his clarifiers. So this King of Pentacles has worked hard in the material world to be this masculine, this enlightened masculine. That is who he is. The bottom of the deck for our feminine is the 3 of Cups, with the 6 of Cups for her clarifiers. So she's like, I'm gonna start a little slow, maybe with the invitation, maybe just going out a little bit before I get into this full union with the 6 of Cups energy. Again, that's the imbalance between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Let's not rush in, right? But let's at least connect. That's really what I'm getting. And that is why this Knight of Pentacles energy comes out, because I know that he knows you guys need to take it slow. And you know that too. For as long as you've been on the journey, I know you want to rush it, but that is not going to serve you today. Okay? So his theme is that he's worked hard as the King of Pentacles. Her theme here is that she wants to, yes, definitely get together and get on the road to union, but not necessarily rush into it. Okay, so now here is where we are in his headspace when he thinks about his feminine. First card out, Magician. He wants to manifest a new beginning, the Fool card. He's the Magician, and with the Fool card right after, he wants something new. Remember, he's like, I'm ready to abandon all these burdens. I'm ready to abandon this sadness for union and marriage and success. And that is what I want to move to. And so now in his headspace, when he thinks about his divine feminine, he's like, I want to manifest this new beginning with the Fool's energy. I want to take a risk. I want to take the leap of faith, and I want to move towards her. But then we got 5 of Swords, and I said, okay, well, what is this defeat? What is this loss? And it makes sense because in his overall energy, he's sad. He's trying to stand his power. He wants to take a risk, but he's just like, boy, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a tough card. It's just a card of, there's a lot of stuff that happened, right? I lost her. I did certain things. And I said, what's this 5 of Swords about? Queen of Swords. Matches the Queen of Swords here. So it's just like he knows that he has hurt her in the past. And that's what he is sad about. Okay, that's the burden that he has. And so he wants to have this new beginning. He wants to manifest the new beginning. But he knows that he has done stuff. Okay, he knows that he has created a loss in the connection, but he is being divinely guided. Star card. He is being divinely guided, divinely assisted. He's going through this healing of the 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords energy to come out of it and move into smoother waters. 6 of Swords. Okay, so this whole energy here around manifesting this new beginning, taking this leap of faith, but right smack dab in the center is, I've had conflict with my feminine. Okay, I've had conflict. I want to heal this. Divine, help me so we can move forward into a better time with the 6 of Swords energy. So here's what I'm getting. So the after tarot for this, and the after tarot, the bottom of the deck is the Sun. I mean, you couldn't get more positive cards as the bottom of the deck. The sun shines on this whole connection. The sun is positivity. The sun is beautiful. Even if you had the worst card, when the sun shows up, the sun is shining. And so the sun is shining on the future of this connection. And so after this manifestation of this new beginning, realizing he has conflict with his Queen of Swords feminine, her alter ego, he knows that he's being assisted. He knows that the divine will help heal them, guide the way for them to get into smoother waters with the Six of Swords. So here's what happens in the after tarot. He walks away from his, I think this is his feminine. He's walking away to what? Walking away from the past to the Six of Pentacles energy, which is about, now I'm ready to be an equal partner. Now I'm ready to give and receive as I should have been before. So he's walking to the Six of Pentacles from this old connection that he had with you. Okay? The Page of Wands is about messages. And so this is about communication. This is about walking towards something. And now he's walking towards an equal give and take. Six of Pentacles came out in the current connection. So this is actually what is happening today. So I know it's showing up in the after tarot, but it is currently happening in the connection today. He is walking towards his equal partner. He really is. It's in here. And his equal partner, no spoiler alert, is the Queen of Pentacles. So he knows that. He knows she has this alter ego Queen of Swords energy. Okay, she knows that he knows that she has that, and he's dealing with it right now. So where are we in her headspace when she thinks about her masculine? Eight of Cups. She's moving away from something. So I was like, what is she moving away from? Well, who is she? Queen of Pentacles matches the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this Queen of Pentacles comes out in the current connection. She's walking away. Here's what came out together. Tower and the Page of Swords. The Tower is in his clarification for the Eight of Cups. And the Page of Swords is her observation. Here's what I'm getting. The Queen of Pentacles has observed that he has gone through a tower moment, that he is walking towards her and walking away from things that did not serve him in the past. So what she is seeing of her King of Pentacles is that he has gone through a realization. He has gone through a breakthrough. He has gone through an epiphany, and it is through her observation. So I don't know, ladies, if you guys are watching his social media or if you're doing cards on him or whatever, but there's some sort of observation where it's like, you know, she's looking down. It's like she's the 5D feminine looking down to see what's happening on earth. Well, the tower has happened. She's observed him going through it. So she sees him, the Queen of Pentacles sees him walking away from things because he's had a tower. Okay, that's in the headspace. Queen of Swords. That's the next card. So when the Eight of Cups came out and the Queen of Swords followed, I also feel like she's kind of moving away from this overly rational type of energy, okay? Because as the Queen of Pentacles, this alter ego, she sees that he is changing. She sees that he's gone through a realization. So she is walking away from this Queen of Swords energy. Why? Because through this tower, through this observation, now she has hope, because the divine is guiding her away from this Queen of Swords energy too. It's like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're guiding you guys back to each other. We're helping you heal. Okay? These waters are going to heal the connection. We're guiding him back to you, and we're guiding you back to him. So no need to be cutthroat. No need to have this alter ego, alter personality. Ego, I've said that too many times, and now ego's clicking. She's cutting out her ego too. Ego, I've said that a lot of times. Now, real-time channeling, guys. She's getting out of her ego. That I feel like that Queen of Swords is her protection mode, okay? So she's walking away from her ego, her protection with her sword, okay, where I have to be rational. I don't want to daydream. She's walking away from that because she's had an observation that he has gone through a tower. So the divine is steering them back together again. And there's hope for the connection. Remember, wishes fulfilled. So after this wish is, what are we healing? Five of Cups. Five of Cups matches his Five of Cups, which is the clarifier to his Ten of Wands. She's sad. I said, what is she sad about? Knight of Swords. She's sad that he wasn't truthful in the past. She's sad she's thinking about those things, right? And so that's why she's in this juggling mode. Two of Pentacles. And I clarify, what is she going back and forth on? Hermit. So again, if you're an earth sign, Virgo is part of earth sign. This is Hermit. And again, King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so Virgo again. So I just feel like this Two of Pentacles energy is both of them. So in her headspace, she knows, the Queen of Pentacles knows that her King of Pentacles, her magician, has had a tower moment, that he has walked away from things because she is observing that in her Queen of Swords altar personality. She is also walking away from her other personality of Queen of Swords, where she knows she doesn't have to be so rigid, so strong, so cutting. Remember, kindness was at the bottom of the deck. She knows that she needs to be more kind, and that the divine is healing them and healing her of this sadness that she has in her headspace when she thinks about her masculine. And this juggling energy, she's gone within, he's gone within, both of them, okay, have gone within and are the wiser now. So what happens in the after tarot? Well, Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Where do we get wishes fulfilled? Akashic Record. Akashic Records. That's where they are in their contract. Their wishes will be fulfilled. Okay, Nine of Cups. So now where are we in his head space, heart space, when he feels for his feminine? Where is he in his heart? Knight of Wands. He wants to move forward quickly for judgment, rebirth. It says rebirth in this card. He wants a second chance. He wants a new beginning. But Five of Shields, Five of Pentacles. Here's another five. We have Five of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. Now we have the Five of Pentacles. He's worried that, you know, and worried. Nine of Swords comes out right after the Five of Pentacles. He's just worried in his heart that she will reject him, okay? She will reject his Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a match to his overall energy. I just feel like there's a little bit of a panicky feeling as I'm going through this and touching these cards. That's why we got the Knight of Wands energy, even though his Knight of Pentacles balances it out, okay? I just feel like he's a little panicked. He wants to rush in for a second chance, but he's scared, and that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes in, that she will reject his love offer, his offer of union, okay? But what happens in the end? King of Pentacles, he decides, you know what? I'm going to go forward as a king. I'm going to go forward as a king, and because that's who he is in his heart. And he's going to, and this is like the bull, right? This is the bull. He's going to stand in his confidence. He's going to stand in his, not stubbornness, but he's going to be like bullish about it, all right? If you guys play stocks, he's going to be bullish. He's going to go forward as the King of Pentacles. Where is she in her heart space when she feels for her masculine? It's so interesting how we have so many dupe cards. They're very much mirroring. Four of Wands, match to his overall energy. When she thinks about her masculine, she knows she loves him. She wants to move forward into the commitment, into union. Four of Wands. Knight of Pentacles matches his overall energy. She knows that they need to take it slow. Take what slow? Six of Cups, union, which is a match to her clarifiers. That is her breakthrough. Ace of Swords is the next card. I feel like her breakthrough is that she knows that they have to take it slow. I feel like the feminine prior to that would have been so impatient, and she's like, oh, I've been waiting, let's get back into things. I feel like now she knows that this is going to happen. The roads lead back to union for them. And so there is this union that we're going to take it slow, and there's this union, marriage, commitment energy, and she knows they're going to take it slow in coming back together, and that is her breakthrough. Her last card out is the Moon, and I was like, uh-oh, what is this Moon? The Moon came out last time, remember? So the Moon's energy is really about there's a breakthrough through the Moon. Okay, there's a breakthrough through the unknown. There's a breakthrough through intuition. And I said, what is the unknown in the Moon's energy? Well, two cards came out, Death and the King of Pentacles. That her King of Pentacles has transformed. Remember, she got the message of transition, right? She got the message of transition in her space. And the message from from spirit to the connection was the masculine is reflecting, be patient, Knight of Pentacles, okay? She knows that the wishes will be fulfilled. And so what's happening right now is that her masculine is going through a transition. The masculine is going through a King of Pentacles, which is a match to the heart space. This is how he comes forward, is going through this death of the ego, Four of Roses. The death of the ego, so he can be the king. That is what has happened in the moon's energy. I love it when this happens. King of Pentacles in the heart, King of Pentacles as a clarifier. Okay, it's just, there's a lot of matches. I like it, right? On the whole table, again, 13 different decks, 40 to 80 cards each. That's like 1,000 cards and so many dupes. Think about it, guys. So she wants union. She wants to move forward into this reunion. That is her breakthrough. The other breakthrough is something went down with the moon's energy. What went down? Her King of Pentacles transformed. That is what she observed in her headspace, okay, was that he went through a tower. He is moving away from things. He's moving away from his ego. He's moving away from things that don't serve him. That is her observation. That she sees, she knows now with the moon's energy that her King of Pentacles has transformed. So what happens in the after tarot? Well, in the after tarot, all the third parties have been cut out. And now we can move forward. Knight of Wands, which is the match to his first card out in his heart space. So do you see here? Page of Swords cutting out. So she, remember, Page of Swords, Tower, Eight of Cups, moving away from things. The Tower is the realization. She's observed that he's cut out karmics, third parties. Remember, their overall energy, the theme, Wheel of Fortune. They've cycled it out, and now we can move forward. Third parties have been cut. That is through her observation, which matches her clarifier, and now we can move forward. All right, what's happening in the 3D space as related to his feminine? What is happening in the divine masculine's 3D space as related to his divine feminine? First card out, World. There is a completion. What's the completion? Eight of Cups, moving away from things. Okay, what is the Eight of Cups? I clarified it. Moving away from this Knight of Wands energy that had third parties. Okay, his realization is, with the Tower card, that he has a divine partner. Who is his divine partner? This person here, this divine feminine, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords came up very much in his energy because he's kind of dealing with, boy, I've got to deal with the Queen of Swords in my feminine. Okay, that's what he knows he has to come forward with. So right now, the Queen of Swords is very much present in his energy. So completing a cycle, walking away from Casanova energy, third parties. His realization is he has a divine partner in his feminine. Now, Chariot, he wants to move forward. Wants to move forward because now he is awake. But then as soon as he kind of wakes up and lets those things go, he gets stuck again. Eight of Swords. And it's like, oh my God, come on. In the 3D, it's like, really, you complete the cycle. You've walked away from things. Now you want to move forward because you've been enlightened, and then you get stuck. So I said, all right, what's stuck? The offer and movement forward. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Chariot. The Chariot just came out in the 3D space. Page of Pentacles came out. This is an inspiration of an offer. Okay, this is very much, I think Page of Pentacles comes out here in her 3D. But it's like what's stuck right now. It's just like he's still trying to balance it. Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. And so, self-imprisonment. Okay, but what happens? Queen of Swords. He does come forward to her, but I think that's why it's stuck. He's just like, how am I going to go through this? How am I going to come forward to her Queen of Swords energy? And I really think that's why we got kindness as the bottom of the deck for the messages from Spirit from that deck. Kindness is key at this time, and that will help unstick this energy. So now where is she in her 3D space? I shall tell you. Okay. Page of Swords again. Man, this feminine is watching. Page of Swords once, Page of Swords twice. I swear we got another Page of Swords here somewhere. Hold on. Page of Swords. Sorry. Oh, here, 3 times. So once in the clarifier for that she's seeing him move away from stuff. Once in the after tarot that she knows he's moved away from stuff. And now it's in the 3D. She's watching. I mean, come on, ladies. She's watching. Page of Swords. Or she's getting a lot of readings. I don't know. So in her 3D space, Page of Swords. She's observing. Because she wants this 2 of Cups. Match to the 2 of Cups in his heart. Match to the 2 of Cups in his overall energy. She's observing to see if he's going to come forward, Page of Wands, with a message or with some sort of offer of good news, okay? She's observing. She's wanting this, good news around this union. Do you see this thing here in the back? I feel like this is like a sign of like a medical something. Sometimes I see that in the medical industry. It's a card of like healing, right? So this relationship, 2 of Cups, is being healed. I'm sure plenty of you will say something in the comments, but I really feel like I see that, this type of symbol in the medical industry. And I just feel like, and there's two snakes, okay? They're entwined, just like this couple is entwined. And so I just feel like there's some healing happening in the 3D. Well, of course I know there's healing happening because we've already gone through it. We've already gone through all these messages that show transformation and healing and realizations and awakening. So in the 3D, our intuitive, very, very researching queen here, the observant queen, is seeing that their connection is healing. And now she would like this message that then confirms that. That's what I'm channeling right now. 10 of Swords, she feels like the cycle is over. This painful, painful cycle is over now. And I clarified it because I was like, I don't like getting 10 of Swords. But so I did. Here's what I got. I got Page of Cups first, right? And then I got the Moon and the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is a match to his headspace. The Moon is a match to her 3D. And what was clarified with the Moon? The Moon is that her masculine has had a rebirth, a transformation. Okay, this 5 of Swords is what he's done to his feminine that he's dealing with. And then this is Page of Cups. So what I really feel like, it's the end of this conflict because people are the wiser, people have changed, and now cups of love can be offered, okay? These are new inspirational type of energy. And then the last card after this cycle ending is the Page of Pentacles. Now we can come forward with the offer, okay? Now we can come forward with the offer, Page of Pentacles. So what I'm getting is that she's observing him. She's seeing the connection heal. She's waiting for confirmation of it in the 3D through a form of the message because she knows this conflict has ended, that things changed at the time of the Moon. And now cups can be offered and real tangible offers can be made. We have every page here. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. This is all new birthing energy. So what happens in the after tarot? Ace of Swords. This was a major breakthrough for her. Now we can start all over again. Blank slate. Okay, let's get to the current connective energy and then future, and then we're going to wrap this up. So current connective energy, bottom of the deck is the Magician, okay? Manifesting. They are manifesting. I'm sorry, the Magician is the clarifiers. The bottom of the deck is 5 of Wands. So there's conflict, right? 5 of Wands came up where? Oh, it didn't. It was the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. This is the first time the 5 of Wands have come up. So right now there's some inner conflict. So here's where we are in the connection. So 5 of Wands, bottom of the deck for the current connective energy, the clarifiers for the future, and the current energy is the Magician, and the bottom of the deck for the future energy is Strength. So this connection is going to come out of conflict. We're going to manifest a strong connection. So here's what we got in the current connective energy. Hanged Man. It is a dupe to the Hanged Man in his 3D space. He is letting go of things. He is enlightened. He is awake, okay? The Lovers is in his 3D space as well as what he has recognized. So what is he enlightened about? So this masculine, remember, right now this is centered around the masculine because the messages from Spirit were about the masculine's transition. So he is realized. And that, remember, is what his tower moment with the Eight of Cups is he's abandoning Knight of Wands. Energies, his realization with the Tower card is his connection. He knows that he has a divine partner. So he's awake, Hanged Man. He is letting go of things and he has been enlightened about his divine partner, okay? Hold on. Who is the Queen of Pentacles? That's who his divine partner is. Queen of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles here in her headspace. So overall energy and the headspace. So he knows that he's been awake. He's awake. He's awake. He's been enlightened that he has a divine partner in his Queen of Pentacles. There's intuition here. And I said, all right, well, let's just clarify. What's the High Priestess card about? Hierophant. This is the 5D, divine masculine and feminine match. Oh my God. This is the divine feminine and masculine match. So he knows that there's a contract. He knows that she is his spiritual partner. Lover's card 2 times. They know this. They both know this now. So the awakening, the realization is that his Queen of Pentacles is his divine partner in the current connection. They are the High Priest and the High Priestess. Equals 6 of Pentacles, which is in the after tarot. And then Ace of Cups, new beginning, renewed love. All right, I don't know, man. That was awesome. So now what happens in the future? Future energies for this connection. Wheel matches this. So now in the future, we're done. We're done with the wheel. We've moved into a better time. We've gone within. And I asked, what is this Two of Swords? Because it's more like a stalemate card. But do you see we've gone within? She's looking at the moon. What happened in the moon's energy? The King of Pentacles transformed. So in the future, this is about the success. 6 of Wands. That's what clarifies the Two of Swords. There was success from us going within. Okay, so the wheel turns. We're in a better time. There's success because there's been transformation. We're manifesting a new beginning and we're confident about it. And she didn't have to give up anything. We're confident because she can stay fabulous. She can stay in her power and still have an equal partnership, okay? And things start to move really, really quickly in the future. We really start to move quickly because we've taken hold of the connection. The King of Wands is about ambition. It's about leadership. It's about taking control of the situation, which is what this King of Pentacles does when he gets really bullish, okay? So I said, all right, I still want to know what this King of Wands is because it's the first time the King of Wands came out. Well, what happens is the King of Wands, we've had the realization, we've looked at the cup, and now we want all 10. 10 of Cups. I just don't even know what to do with myself when this happens. It's just like the wheel turns. We're successful because we went within. We're, again, a magician, manifesting our new beginning, our union. No one has to give up their identity because we are equal partners now. And now this love is going to manifest and come together quickly. Cupid's arrows have pierced our hearts again. And now we take control of the situation because we've had this moment where we've had this realization. We're looking at the cup, the gift from the universe, because we want the 10 of Cups. We got the 10 of Cups. We got it. The King of Wands went after the 10 of Cups. So that's what happens in the future, guys. Let me know if this resonates. And sorry it was a little long, but I wanted to give you enough so you guys can chew on it for the next few days. I don't know if I'm going to do a Wednesday reading. I really don't. So you might just get another one, maybe on a Thursday or a Friday. But sit with this for now. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, I might do a couple of readings on Instagram within the next couple of days, but I don't think I'm going to do a YouTube video on Wednesday unless I'm really, really guided to do it. On Instagram, I'm Queen of Light 1111, so follow me there. Have a great Monday, everybody. Bye-bye.